Alright, range time with the Astra A-60. And like with any police, military surplus used handgun, you never really know until you take the gun out and shoot it. So what we had, I found a few odd rounds. The first shots I did were some, I believe they were commercially reloaded ammo that I had lying around for a while, and I found them somewhere, and I shot those, and then I moved on to the PMC bronze 380 ammo. This stuff I picked up when ammunition prices started to drop. 380 is still more expensive than 9, no matter what brand you get. And I got this, but it didn't want to feed in my Taurus Spectrum. It'd go off, but it wouldn't feed out of the magazine. I had trouble with it, but it works in all my other 380 pistols. And kind of like I promised you fellas, I'm going to do some work. I did a bunch of the budget 9s. Now we're going to do some 380 pistols. So this is one I just picked up. There's an unboxing video, check it out. And I discuss the gun. I have a reference book coming. I'll discuss it more. And if you like the content, please subscribe, like the video, and there's a link to my Patreon account down below. All right, so now we'll go to the segment when we went to the range, and I'll tell you my conclusions on firing this gun. All right, we're out here with the Astra A-60, and it's windy, so I don't know if the sound's going to be good on this. So what we're going to do is just put a few through and see if she functions all right. Done. Alright, that works pretty good. Let me load up the magazine. Alright, I'm going to try out some of the features. Load the mag, drop the slide. Now when you throw the safety down, decocks the pistol. And you can just flip it up. And now it functions double action. Then the single action mode. Actually shooting a little high. So not exactly a match pistol, but I'll put a few more rounds through. Okay, let's see if we can concentrate now. Not bad. We'll go down and take a look. Well, as you can see, first time out, shooting a little high into, well, it's on center. Maybe a little to the left. It's more getting used to the gun. And even though it's an all-steel gun, that gun does recoil pretty snappy recoil on it. I'm going to post up something over this and shoot a little more. So far, the functioning in that is perfect for an old used gun. Not a single problem. Alright, so far so good. Everything's functioning fine. It's windy weather and that. But the gun, Does work well. Can't really see. Alright, get another magazine loaded up. Okay. Alright, that's about it for the testing. We'll take a look at that target and wrap this up. As you can see here, this pistol will do its part. It's just after firing all them full-size guns, takes a little getting used to, but with practice, it's a pretty accurate, controllable weapon. Okay, that target right there kind of shows you. That'll do it. Alright guys, stay tuned. Okay, as we've seen, surprisingly this handgun functioned fine. And the thing about it, now I'm half tempted to get a Constable just to see if this wide 13-round magazine, if there's a difference in handling the civilian model of this pistol. This wide magazine, I think, adds to the width of the grip and frame. The sights are plain simple sights, and probably the best thing to do is to go and apply paint to the front sight blade or nail polish. You can use nail polish. I've used nail polish. You wipe it down with a little bit of degreaser or acetone, be it nail polish remover, get all the oil off, then paint the front sight blade with red, yellow, whatever. You can pick up high visibility and see in them little bitty sights. I kind of shot high, and it kind of looks like, I don't know if somebody ground on this or beat on it, not quite sure, but one recommendation would be painting the sight. As for the functioning, this gun functioned 100% with all the ammo I had in there. I didn't shoot a lot out of it, but there was not a single hiccup or anything in there. So functionality is good. With a lot of these used guns, sometimes changing the recoil spring. But from the way it fired, it seemed okay. I'll look up and see if Wolf makes a recoil spring, because the gun's from unknown origin. I always like it, but I did notice that this gun had a snap to it. I mean, when you fired it, it was snappy. But these blowbacks, that kind of comes with the territory. So it was something to get used to and shoot. But it is fairly accurate, as you've seen in the testing, with some practice and getting used to the recoil of the gun, your grip and trigger pull. You could very easily, with some practice, master this firearm. For concealed carry, this competes with a lot of the newer guns. Okay, you got 13 instead of 7, which is a plus for it. So that's something to bear in mind if you run across one of these. All right, so that's my conclusion. And as we go on, I will probably take out a bunch of some other examples of pistols in this class of 380s, not pocket guns, somewhat I could say mid-sized or small framed. They're not pocket guns, but they're more of a duty type pistol size. I don't know how you'd call it. And we'll run some rounds through them and compare them all. But this one here, it's a pretty good contender. All right.